Well, we woke up to this. It's beautiful though. I'm not gonna lie. Man, it's bright out here. I need some sunglasses. But yeah, so it's Friday. Try to hit it big on Friday, but looks like we're getting ready to do some snow plowing. Got the old John Deere running. Everybody's covered in snow. It's not real cold out though, so it's not too bad. It's been real cold, but it's warmed up. And then it snowed last night. Wyatt's off school today, so he's in there happy. Snow day. But we got the old John Deere 5103 running. 6-foot plow on the back. Show you around. All right, got it plowed as good as it needs to be plowed. It's gravel, most of it, so you can't do a whole lot with it without having to re-gravel the whole place. So just try to make it safe. It's blacktop on the entrances, the ways in and out. Nice to have those cleared. So now we're going to take the old MT85 deliver this little basket of wood before we go inside for a little bit. Try to get the barn warmed up. Always got to spray this one. I like to crank it over a little bit though before I just go to spraying. That's a lot of snow. Give her a little Cosby sauce. The can's about empty. I think. Come on, baby. I don't know. Out of spray. That's it for that can. maybe sit there and warm up. On mechanical injections. If they don't start, spray them. I love old diesels. What's going on, everybody? Same place, new day, Friday night, and I'm just chipping away. Everyone's tired of it. I'm tired of it, but that's not a way to get a project done. Maybe you're not as tired of it as I am, because I've been working on it. And this project was to let me learn how to do this kind of stuff, so I'm trying not to get down about that. So there's just some things I didn't know. Going turbocharged and blow off valves and stuff like that, but we're getting a handle on it. If you got Facebook, you've been seeing these ads, so I grabbed one of these and I'm going to mount it over here for my radiator expansion tank. So I'm going to mount that down here out of the way, plumb that in, and I made a mistake. So this is why we're doing this, is because I need to learn LS stuff. So I made a mistake. And sitting here leaking water, dripping antifreeze, and I didn't put my steam port gaskets in. So rookie mistake, I got them. We're gonna put those in. Probably work on that real quick first, before I do that. Just cause I'll probably get aggravated and then want to walk away from that. So there's one here that's real easy. This one here, I already got a ratchet on it. Snap-on ratchet I've had since my mom and dad went on vacation when I was a kid. He walked in and threaded me this ratchet. I've had it ever since. I'd try to get the barn warmed up. Everybody's going through it though. It's cold everywhere. All these wires in the way. Alright, there's one bolt. Put that in my pocket. I'll go ahead and pull this other one off. 10 millimeter, of course. It's quiet in the shop with no radio or no heater. Been trying not to throw stuff on the ground because I got to bend over and pick it up then later on. Alright, we got 4 of them. No room for error. We'll put 2 in my pocket, put 1 in my mouth. Go put 1 in. So this one might have... So this one wasn't leaking, and it had one on there, so that's a good sign. Of the 4, I never seen this front one leak. It'll probably leak now though. Just put that one back in. All right. 1 down, 3 to go. This one's kind of hard to see. I know you can't see it, but it's down in there. Full flop head, she's down in there. underneath everything. I don't think this one has a gasket on it. It's gonna be tricky to get down in there. Huh. Looks like I can come through that front side. I know you can't see, but alright, so one was real easy, one's real hard. I don't really want to pull the alternator off, but I will if I have to. Okay. See if I can't use a magnet. Get it down in there at least. Which way does it go? I think I'm just gonna squeeze it in there. Boy, I don't know. Pulling both hamstrings. Might have got it. Oh yeah. Got it. All right. We're gonna give these two fronts the old 15 foot-pounds. Pop, pop. All right. Two down. Two to go. This one looks real hard to get to. So many things in the way. Can't really see down in there too good, but no gasket. I can feel that. This is real tight. It'd be hard to do the hood. Got ground wires down here, wiring harnesses, you name it. There we go. Oh, where's the bolt? Oh. You can hear it running. All right, that's 3 out of 4. Mistakes corrected. I'll turn on the heater for this last one because it's getting cold. All right, we got all 4 of the steam port gaskets installed. Now it's time for the Amazon special overflow fill tank, whatever you want to call it. We're going to mount this. So I got some old wiring here that I removed. This was the old power terminal that came over from the alternator, and we're going to cut that out. We won't need that. We got power coming from the back, from the alternator to the back. We got power everywhere. So we're running out of room, but we still got some. So I'm going to mount this old guy down here. Oh, diesel fumes. Love it. Some people run kerosene. I run diesel. It's cheaper. It don't bother me. I guess it gets a little smoky in here. When I watch my videos, I'm like, man, it's smoky in there. That's the heater. I always like to drill holes after I've done a lot of custom work. Makes total sense, you know. Seems like you're never done drilling holes. If you're new to the channel, hello. But also, if you're new to the channel, then you don't even know what we're working on here. So basically, I got a 2005 5.3 aluminum block LS engine in here, and I've head studded it. I've got good gaskets. I've done all kinds of custom stuff, and we're getting close to being able to fire this baby up. I'm gonna go ahead and put my, they put huge 3/8 ports on here. I don't like that, but whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on now, because it's kind of hard to get to later. Hold on, I'm getting the hose clamp. I don't want to use these. Come on, where you at? Come on, hose clamps, where you at? Looks like the giant one is the one. It's all right. Probably don't even need one, to be honest with you. Why not? Good enough. So many hoses and pipes. All right, let's go over here and look how crooked it is. It's not bad. A little crooked is acceptable. Oh, nice angle. You ever see those YouTubers that got that big nutsandbolts.com? That's got to be the greatest sponsorship you could ever get, to be honest with you. We're down to the part where everything's real tight, real tricky. All right, almost got this done. All right, steam ports, gaskets are done. I'm gonna put, I got the fuel line off here. I'm just gonna put it back on there. I'm not gonna start it until I blow the fuel lines out. And then I'll double check all the fuel lines. I wanna cut this hot out. I don't want this to become a problem. These right here, go to those. Need to splice those together. Those are for the 2 fan to trigger the relays in the back to turn the fans on at alternating temperatures. And one other thing I want to do is I got the stock gas pedal. So I'm gonna feed this through the firewall and bolt it to the firewall. Then I need to make a bracket to go to I got a couple holes up there for the throttle cable to bolt to. All this truck's built from scratch, so everything has to be done in certain intervals, but I'm gonna try to reuse this and fish it in there, and we'll have us a nice functioning gas pedal. But we need more heat. All right, well, still Friday night. We're moving around. Got the gas pedal installed. Got the steam port gaskets installed. Got the overflow tank installed. And one other thing, but I forget. But we did a lot of good stuff on that. Tomorrow I plan on finishing the wiring in the bed. Make everything kind of live and hot and ready to go so we can move it forward. I got a new ignition to put in it and start wiring the Holly wires. There's some wires under the dash that need to go to constant power and keyed power, so we'll get to that. But one thing I want to try to get done soon, it's kind of the reason I've been moving forward on this camper, is I want to get the camper off of the frame and out of the barn. I got casters and I'll build a platform for it where I can get it off here and roll it out. And we can move it around and we know that it fits and it works, and then we can continue building the chassis. That's the most important thing, is to get the chassis, get the 3 axles under it and the 6 tires on it. So one thing I do know, I made the bed a little wide. I actually fought for every inch. So down here, this is not going to work anyway, and I knew that. I'm not sure what this bed's off of, but that hump's coming out. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take my 2 tires. I had them there, but I was cleaning up. I'm going to get them there. I'm going to figure out where I want them. Take a few measurements, and then I'm going to cut a bunch of that out. Now you won't see it, and we may skirt it back in, but I have brake drums that I need to clear, and I need to make room for that. Best way to do that is, if it was flat, I would just cut U-shaped parts. Like if this wasn't here, I would just make it nice and tight. The axle would go up and down through there, but this is not going to work anyway, so I'm going to get rid of it. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. Kind of want them back a little bit to carry the load. Something like that. Don't look bad to me. Half. Plenty of room between them. And I'm going to go a little lower than this, but I don't want to go much lower because we're going to be tight. Right here, I don't want this gap to get too big. The guy I bought this truck off of, we call him now Matt the Shyster. He said, "Oh, where's the frame that I built? Where's it at?" Right there's your frame. That's the frame you built. I'm going to use those for corners, I guess, gussets. I'm not sure what I'm going to use those for. Tripod is flimsy. It's cold in here. So I like it. 13. So 23. We'll go all the way up to the bottom of that. So that was the 17. So our wheels are 17, then they're about 8 off the ground. So 25, no, 17 would be 8.5 plus 8. So we're about 17 to the center. About 16 in the center. So want to have plenty of room for the brake drum. It's called an 18-inch center. Got the steering wheel off the GMC. It measures 16. The brake drums on the truck measure 16, a little bit less than 16 total. So I'm going to use this to make my arch. Basically, I'll just use this rounded part to get my arch. And we'll go from there. We'll do one side, then I'll go over and make the other side the same. Right? All right. I got template for the other side. All right, next up tonight on the list, we're just annihilating things. We got the bedside cut out. We're gonna get the other side. I'm gonna wait. That flexed a little bit more than I like. Got a bunch done on the 68. Next up, I'm gonna plan on taking this piece of 2.5, 2 3/4 quarter wall pipe and making a front cross member. This middle cross member will probably leave, but I don't want to take it out until I get something in the front. So I'm gonna get down here and I'm gonna grind this baby out, start making way for the new one, and you'll see what I mean real quick. There's multi-layers. Alright, we got the other cross member out of the way, and we got the round one in the front. We're going to go ahead and weld that in. I think that'll probably be about the last thing I do. I'm just going to tack it in. That's probably about the last thing I'm going to do after 10. Man, it gets cold in here, so just turn that heater off. What's going on, everybody? I wanted to do a little car show update, Peace and Grease car show for May 17th, 18th, and 19th, 2024. So this is our field. It's snow covered now, but there's a gravel road. I just came back. It goes all the way to the building up there. In that building, in the bottom, we have some shower houses and some bathrooms, and we also going to have porta johns. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have entertainment. So it's open to all makes, models, cars, trucks, you name it. Come out, have a good time, and meet and greet and get to know everybody. We want to do this as an annual thing. And just wanted to show you I was just out here taking a cruise in the Army truck. Trying to still figure out why the 4-wheel drive don't work in that thing. I guess got to pull the front cover off. I think the, I'm not sure. Watch this hawk. Watch. You see that? Look at him. We got a lot of hawks here. Hopefully I got that. He went back to the other tree. We even got a bald eagle flies by here too, so it's beautiful out here. But yeah, I'm just out here enjoying it. So we got probably 15, 20 acre field here. We'll be able to have all kinds of cars. Hopefully we got good weather. We're gonna have swap meet back here at the back. We got pavilions, couple pavilions to hang out in and get out of the weather. Primitive camping. Bring your vans, bring your motorcycle, bring your kids. Bring whatever you want to bring. Come out here. We're going to have as many cars and people and just have a good time. So if you want to be a part of that, come out. May 17th, 18th, 19th. We're going to have door prizes. We got sponsors. When you buy your ticket online, you're automatically entered to win something at the gate. So don't miss it. That's all I can say. And we're getting ready to go head to the barn. It's like, it may be 20 degrees out here. Feels like a heat wave, sucker. So spring's coming this week. Should be able to get out and get some other stuff done. I'm gonna get on that ramp truck. I got all kinds of stuff to finish, but I'm gonna take this bad boy for a drive. Knock the ice off of it, and we'll get back here in a minute. Come out to the car show.